Oh, man. God, I didn't think I was gonna be reading this. And we're back again. I did play a bit of Velvet Underground. I mean, the funny thing is I don't really like, the vocals on it, but, I mean, the music is just so good, especially on Venus in Furs. That is a great song, but so much as the world moves quick, I go to check my Twitter. I was gonna move it out from, like, you know how, like, you can move your apps around on your phone? I was gonna move it out from, like, the back where I keep a thing with, like, extras, like, things that I don't use, like Pages. I don't use Pages. I don't really use the App Store that much, and I was gonna move it, and, of course, I got a new phone, not that long ago, and I'm still having a hard time moving, the apps out of this, iPhone, but guess what I go to read? I went to go see the trends because I was like, I could talk about one more thing, and Eli Apple has been traded from the Giants. Thank you, God. The thing about him is that he was a first round pick, for God's sakes. And, when you think about the first round, you think, oh, they're going to be good. But turns out, no, he was not that good. And they traded him for, the Saints traded him. The Saints got him. They traded for a fourth round pick in 2020 and a seventh round pick in 2020. And what's interesting about that is that, as we all know, the Giants are in a rebuild right now, as the record is saying. And I'm also thinking that if they continue to suck, I'm like, hey, they at least could get a top 5 draft pick. But seeing that Eli Apple is gone is strange because now he's obviously not in that position, and now you can no longer watch him give up on any defensive plays as such. I'm just kind of watching the time because they generally what happens at the end of these is that you got to wrap up like usually before 12:57 just in case someone else has a show at the next time, and you could give them time to set up, test their mics, things like that. But that's all. And another thing is Eli Apple is questionable to return. So, oh my God. Jeez. God. This whole week has just been crazy. This whole week. I had to watch the Giants lose. I had to watch Roman Reigns say he had cancer. And now Eli Apple's trade, even though I'm a bit happy about that, especially seeing that Eric Flowers got cut last week. I was happy about that. I'm happy. And if he does have an ankle injury, get well soon. However, I am happy that the Giants are starting to stockpile some more draft picks just so they could maybe find some new players and hopefully enter playoff contention very soon. And with that, I am going to wrap my show up, and I'm excited for next week because the World Series will be more into everything. And if we are going to see a Game 7, that would be actually next Wednesday on Halloween. Oh, I love Halloween. I'm extremely excited for this Halloween. I'm just thinking that you might see people walking around on campus with costumes or things like that. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna walk around. If you don't know what trip pants are, if you were ever a goth in your life or an emo or anything like that, there were these really, really flared pants at Hot Topic, and they were full of chains and stuff. I got myself a pair when I was in like 10th grade. So instead of like just wearing a costume, I could just straight up walk around in those pants all day instead of trying to come up with a costume. And if the World Series is still going on Halloween, that's probably going to be my Halloween. I'm going to watch that last game because even if the two teams in the World Series aren't necessarily the ones that everyone wanted in there, I am very excited to see how these two teams battle it out. And please, God, if you're up there, please, Dodgers win, please. Just for them, just for Clayton Kershaw, so he can finally shed his reputation. So with that, I'm going to go. I hope all of you have a great week. If you have to decide on anything this week, you can do it. You're going to decide and you're going to nail it. So see you guys.